Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Alright, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is 𝗙𝗲𝗹𝗶𝗹. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Raquel, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yes, we're very excited to get you on this interview. And now, let's get the show on the road. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, maybe starting off with, what is your role in the business, Raquel?
I am a business owner. I am an independent contractor, affiliated my license with 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗶𝗹. This will be my 18th year with 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗶, 21 years in the business.
Wow, 21 years in the business, 18 in KW. That's a lot of experience right there. Now, I'm quite curious, of course. How did you learn about Cyberbacker, Raquel? Did you see us on social media, or did someone refer you to us?
Actually, at several mastermind sessions that I have been attending, I kept hearing other agents saying, my Cyberbacker did this and my Cyberbacker does that. And it was all about Cyberbacker. So I started inquiring about it. And then on one of the sessions with my MAPS coach, I asked her if she had heard of Cyberbacker. And she said, absolutely. Actually, my assistant is a cyberbacker. She highly recommended it. It was my coach who ultimately made the connection, I guess.
Okay, so you heard about Cyberbacker in masterminds and from your MAPS coach. Okay then. Now, before you got partnered with your current Cyberbacker, Jocelyn, did you ever have experience working with other virtual team members before Cyberbacker?
One other company that I use, and it was exclusively for transaction, to use as a transaction coordinator.
Okay, so you did have experience working with someone virtually then. Now, I'd like to know, of course, how is the experience so far being partnered with Cyberbacker, Raquel?
I feel like I'm more part of the process. I'm glad that I had a chance to interview multiple people and pretty much make the choice myself instead of somebody else telling me who I was being assigned to. I got to choose who I wanted to work with.
Of course, in this case, of course, sometimes other companies would just give you a person. Hey, this is the best person for you, things like that. But here in Cyberbacker, of course, we are here to give you the choice. We're just here to present you with candidates. Of course, you're going to be working with this person almost every day of the week. So you really have to make that choice. Don't you agree?
Right, absolutely.
Yes.
That's been the difference maker, I would say.
Here we go, a difference maker. Now, how long have you been partnered with Jocelyn, your Cyberbacker?
It's with her, it's only been about a month and a half since, almost 2 months, because it's been since January 31st. Okay. That was her first day.
So going on 2 months then with Cyberbacker. Now, I'd like to know more about your Cyberbacker currently. So can you tell me something about Jocelyn, maybe personality-wise? What can you tell me about her?
She's just her personality, she's just a really sweet lady. But most importantly, it is that she's very professional. She has had some experience in being an executive assistant in her previous job. And it shows. It shows her level of professionalism, how mature, of course, she shows how mature she is and just the level of, she likes to do her work with excellence. And that to me has been a key point on whenever I have interviewed. I've had in-person assistants before, and no one had been to the level of professionalism that Jocelyn has been.
So someone who works in excellence, that's what you mentioned, who's a partner to you, who's willing to go the extra mile. She's like that then, is that right?
Yeah, and one thing that I started noticing just about from the beginning, from the first few days, was that she started saying things like we and our and us. So she included herself as being part of part of the business, instead of saying, well, your client this, or she always say, well, our client, this is our buyer, this is our seller. Everything is in the term of with that team mentality. So, and I don't think I remember anyone that has ever worked with me, they had referred to my clients as our clients or our business. So, and how can we grow our business? And that's how she always talks. So that immediately it just caught my attention. And I like that because I know she's taken ownership of who she is within this business.
Yes, again, right there, taking ownership, being part of your business, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, I'd like to know more about her. Let's say the tasks that she currently does for you in the business. I'm curious. So what are these things that she does for you in the business that really help you grow the business, Raquel?
Well, the main thing that I needed I was most desperate for need was somebody to manage my transactions. On my own, I have been managing anywhere from 4 to 8 transactions at one given time. And that can take it takes a lot of time. So it was either I would either work on contracts or go meet with clients, but I couldn't do both. Since Jocelyn has been with me, even though she's more than just my transaction coordinator, but that has been our focus because that's what I was in such desperate need of help for, was somebody that just could take all of that off my plate so that I would have more time to go and meet with clients and show properties and do what I got to do.
Especially in real estate, right? Everything is built on relationships with current clients, with potential clients, right? And especially when you're lead sourcing too, right? Relationships are very important. So your Cyberbacker is currently saving you time so you can focus more on that. Is that right?
Yes, that is absolutely right. 100% right.
Yes, relationships. Now, I'm also curious about your growth plan for your Cyberbacker, Jocelyn. So, of course, you're only in like the honeymoon phase of your partnership, just 2 months. But what are some of the new things that you're planning to have her do in the partnership? Let's say in the next 6 months, of course.
Yeah, what I would like for her is to take on the client experience portion of the business, so that from the time that a new client is starting to work with us, that she is able to maintain that communication and also the relationship of after the transaction is over. So making sure that we remember home purchase anniversaries and so that I think the client experience, I would like to see her take more of that on, as well as just establishing more systems for me. That would be the next phase.
So next phase would be again reaching out for anniversaries, small things like that, and again the systems. Then is that right?
Correct.
So that's going to be very exciting for her, of course, because more things for her to do, more opportunities to grow, then that would still lead you to, again, save more time so you can focus on the partnerships with your clients, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Now, I have one last question for you, Raquel. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of business owners who are listening to the podcast. So what piece of advice would you be able to give them when they're partnering with their very own Cyberbacker?
I think what is important is establishing the expectations from the beginning and making sure that they absolutely 100% get it right from the beginning. And what I mean by that is there are some signs when somebody's not the right fit, and you have to kind of listen for those things, even from the aspect of the interview process. I know it's a fairly quick process. It's like go, 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 go. But at the same time, you have to be really listening for the signs of when somebody is really willing to be invested in you, in your business, and when somebody just wants a paycheck. And I think that's the key. Once you determine who the right fit is, it all works so much better. Slow to hire and quick to fire.
Yes.
If it doesn't work, you have to just move on to the next, because it is, in the meantime, it's costing you. You just have to get it right from the beginning.
Yes. Again, the match is very important, especially being partnered with someone, of course, because you're going to be working with this person every day of the week. So the match definitely has to be good, right? With your values,
you have to have trust too, because you have to know that it's not like you have them sitting right next to you where you know what they're doing. So that accountability piece is important.
Yes.
Setting the expectations and creating some accountability so that you know that things are getting done when they say they're getting done.
Yes, that's actually true. Again, they're the trust that you have to build with your cyberbacker. And that comes with the communication on a daily basis, not really daily or even weekly. Just maybe simple texts here and there, Zoom calls, or just phone calls, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's important.
I forgot to tell you, Raquel, that Jocelyn, your cyberbacker, is listening to us right now. Would you want to give her a quick shout out or any message you'd like to give to her on the show right now, Raquel?
Hey, I tell her all the time that I always said is that you're the best. And she's just been a tremendous life changer for me in this past 7 weeks or so that we've been working together. Just thank you, because she has made a difference.
Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership would be in the next few months and, of course, the years to come. Raquel, thank you very much for being on the show today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.